Dan Biggar, the Welsh rugby legend, has ignited a firestorm with his candid assessment of England's recent success and their chances at the 2027 World Cup. Are England fans getting carried away? Biggar believes so, and he's not afraid to say it. He's showering praise on the England squad, but simultaneously pumping the brakes on the hype train, especially concerning their World Cup aspirations. Get ready, because this is going to ruffle some feathers. In a recent column for Mail Online, published on November 25, 2025, Biggar, fresh off witnessing England's impressive 11-game winning streak, including a statement victory over the All Blacks at Allianz Stadium, offered his insights into their potential. That victory, by the way, crushed Scott Robertson's hopes of a Grand Slam. The win streak certainly paints a rosy picture for Steve Borthwick's team as they look toward the World Cup in Australia. Biggar readily admits to being a huge fan of the current England setup. Having experienced a similar run of success with Wales, racking up 14 consecutive wins between 2018 and 2019, he understands the dedication and skill required to achieve such consistency. He acknowledges the favorable age profile of the England squad and applauds the team's connection with its supporters. But here's where it gets controversial. Biggar urges caution. He believes English fans are at risk of overestimating their team's chances on the global stage. While acknowledging England's undeniable progress, he emphasizes a significant gap remains between them and the reigning world champions, South Africa. "I think England supporters are again at risk of getting ahead of themselves," he wrote. He does, however, credit Steve Borthwick's ability to keep his players grounded amidst the rising tide of praise. Biggar also points to England's narrow victory over Argentina, noting that a missed lineout could have easily turned the game in the Pumas' favor. "I can see this as a Welshman, but sometimes I think England fans can get too excited too early. It happens in all sports," he stated, drawing a parallel to football fans who prematurely celebrate victories against smaller nations. And this is the part most people miss. It's not about dismissing England's achievements, but rather providing a realistic perspective. It's about tempering expectations and recognizing the challenges that lie ahead. Addressing the furor surrounding the Tom Curry-Felipe Contepomi incident after Juan Cruz Malia's injury, Biggar quickly redirected the focus to the more pertinent issue, England's World Cup trajectory. He boldly asserts that to win the next World Cup, England must overcome South Africa, a feat he believes no team is currently capable of achieving. To win the next World Cup, England will have to beat South Africa, and on the evidence of what I've seen this autumn, there is no side on the planet capable of doing that right now, he declared, describing the Springboks as a scary team, capable of winning even with a player disadvantage. Imagine the confidence that instills. Biggar places England alongside Ireland, France, and New Zealand in the group chasing South Africa, acknowledging the significant gap to breach. He believes England's immediate goal should be securing their first Six Nations title since 2020. While not winning in 2026 wouldn't be a complete disaster, it would be a disappointment, considering it's both a realistic and logical next step for the team's development. Looking ahead to the Six Nations, Biggar highlights England's favorable fixtures, including a home game against Ireland. While an away match against France will present a challenge, England should be confident of securing victories against Wales, Scotland, and Italy. So what do you think? Is Biggar right to temper expectations, or are England fans justified in their optimism? Can England close the gap on South Africa in time for the 2027 World Cup? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And one final thought. Is Biggar's assessment simply a shrewd tactic to put pressure on England, or is it a genuine reflection of the rugby landscape? We want to hear your perspective.